Before we get to the video, check out my Patreon linked in the description of this video, where for $5 a month you get exclusive content such as sneak peeks at projects like upcoming videos, dioramas, stop motions, photography. You'll get a shout out in videos like this one. I also take video requests. You can see behind the scenes of my stop motions in toy photography, as well as exclusive stop motions in photography. Again, you get all these perks on my Patreon for $5 a month. Link to join in the description of this video. Now let's get to it. What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have some more information coming out of MCM Comic-Con in London. So this was sent to me via email here on my Discord server, so shout out to you. Thank you for making me aware of this. And this was posted by Holly Emery on the Transformers bot posting Facebook group, it looks like. And we have some bullet points here of information to cover that was given to her by the designer Evan Brooks. So this first bullet point she listed here is the design team are currently working on their mid-2027 product line with big things coming soon. So we could already speculate on some of those things. We already have some listings for 2027 product for the Studio Series line, a few of their leader class figures. So I am really excited, especially with all the stuff that has been discussed the last couple years. Whether that's interviews with the people over at Hasbro, with websites like TFW the last couple years, discussing certain things they have planned, or whether that's Instagram DMs between the Hasbro Transformers designers and fans over the last couple years that I've covered here on the channel and that have been spread around the community. There is a lot they have planned, and I can only imagine how crazy 2027 is going to be. I'm really looking forward to it, especially with all the stuff that we don't have known yet about the lineup for 2027. We only have a few figures listed, so I am just so hyped because it seems like they have a lot of crazy stuff planned for the future. And this next bullet point here is the 20th anniversary of the 07 movie was brought up, though I can only speculate if something will be released for it. So we already kind of know that there's going to be at least one figure for the 2007 movie anniversary in 2027. That's going to be the leader class Optimus Prime. We already have a listing for that. So I would comfortably assume, again, I don't have any insider knowledge on this, but I'd say that there's probably going to be a few more releases of some 07 movie characters in 2027 to kind of celebrate the 20th anniversary. I would not be surprised. They've done this before plenty of times in the last few years with anniversaries like Armada, Beast Wars, the 86 movie and stuff like that, where they release a certain number of characters for the year to kind of celebrate that, in terms of redos or re-releases or repaints, whatever the case may be. So I definitely think there's probably going to be a few more releases, if not maybe even a dedicated capsule subline. Maybe it's full of a bunch of reissues of hard-to-find Studio Series figures of the 07 cast at this point. I would not be surprised if they do that. Or maybe it's just a few new mold redos for the anniversary in that year. It really can go either way, or maybe it's a mix of both, where they make a couple new molds for that year, and then the rest are just reissues and repaints of the previous Studio Series molds that are getting to be extremely pricey on the aftermarket nowadays. So I could really see it going either of those ways, but we definitely know at least something for one of the figures, like that Optimus leader class listing, is cooking for the 20th anniversary of the first Bayverse movie. And the final bullet point here is Age of the Prime's Swindle and Bruticus are about to be revealed properly in around 2 months or so at a con in Brazil. Whether or not they'll be fully painted products or just prototypes is still a mystery to me. The Brazil con with Swindle and Bruticus. This is interesting. I don't know what Comic-Con this is going to be. I didn't do any research on that, but it seems like maybe something in December. There's also that, I think it's called Cybertron Con or something, that happens in, I can't remember if it's Japan or somewhere else, but there's still a few conventions left for the year. There's also, I think it's pronounced Luca or Lusa Comic-Con or something in Italy that's happening, I think, later on this week before the month is up. So there might be reveals there, I don't know. But there's still a few conventions left that Hasbro is probably going to attend before the year is up. So I'm definitely not surprised here that we're going to see Swindle and Bruticus before the year is up. It seems like what she's saying here. I could be wrong on that, but it seems like maybe by December we're going to see the whole Combaticon team along with Bruticus combined, which is going to be exciting to see. You know, I do have a lot of skepticism around that upcoming Commander Class Onslaught. I'm going to be doing a separate video on that, how there's a lot of fishy things in terms of the engineering and the features on that guy that don't really warrant the $100 price tag, the $10 increase that we're going to be seeing with Commander Class figures next year. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, I'm interested to see how Swindle and Bruticus is going to look. We also did hear, I think Toys R Us said this in a video earlier today at the time of this recording, that Swindle is coming with Bruticus's gun. Which would make sense if that's true, considering, you know, Swindle here, he's the weapons dealer of the group and the Decepticons, so that's a cool little nod to the lore and the characteristics of Swindle, so I do like that. But I just hope Bruticus looks good in combined mode, especially with all the sacrifices they seem to be making with that Onslaught figure at $100, mind you. Hopefully Swindle is nice. He's one of my favorite G1 Decepticons, one of my favorite G1 Decepticon designs, and you know, he's just a fun character, especially if you go to his animated interpretation, and just the arm cannon on him is badass and everything like that. Swindle's always just been a sick character within the Decepticon ranks. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the info that I've been sent here post MCM Comic-Con. Let me know down below, guys. What are you guys most excited about that I've covered the last few days from MCM London? And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.